In the second khutbah, the khatib stands up and he says, I'm not starting Salah until we raise $50,000. I sat there and I looked around and I'm like, this is a hostage situation because I'm here to pray and I can't get up and leave until he starts prayer. And he's saying he's not going to start prayer until he raises $50,000. And as an entrepreneur, my brain starts to see problems and solutions. I starts to ask millions of questions. I'm looking around and I'm seeing people who have to go back to work or they're going to lose their job. They've taken off time to go pray. And as I'm sitting there and I'm thinking about this, I'm thinking something's wrong with Muslim nonprofits if the only way we can generate revenue is by holding people hostage. That question I became obsessed with. That question kept me up at night. That question landed me to meet Dr. Shadiq Siddiqui, the professor of Muslim philanthropy. And when I met him and I had a chance to meet him at a restaurant, I asked him, I'm like, is this how Muslim nonprofits, the business of doing good works? That they have to actually hold people hostage to raise money for their masjid, for their Islamic school, for their relief organization? Is that how we're gonna get good done? That's crazy. And he went on to say, turns out 95% of nonprofits experience failure and will never fulfill their mission. And that broke my heart. If the only people in the world who are trying to make it better, 95% of them will never get there, then what are we left with to rely on? Governments? Well, we see what's happening, right? Businesses and corporations, they have to maximize profit to keep shareholders happy. There's no hope. So at that point, I said, there's got to be a better way. There's got to be a solution. I became obsessed with that problem, and that problem led me through a research study, led me to a doctorate study. On the other side of that, what I found is turns out there are four strategies that those other 5% that are succeeding are doing different, that the 95% aren't. And if we can get the other 95% to do these four things, then we change the odds. We change the odds. And that's a good thing because that's how we can make the world better.